just in time. Let's see. Nice
Pausing
string delay.
and chapping, and we have one startup. We have one that's kind of frozen. Let's see. We have two startups. Let's go.
Yeah, pretty close sync up time here. Good to see. And yeah, into it we go. Obviously, like we were saying, Suigi going to be the favorite here, but you know, anything can happen. 16 star. Obviously, m0m0 capable of pulling out a 16.
Yeah, and as we've seen in Slip's matchup yesterday, I was on comms for. You never know what can happen. Had a rough day on BLJs, and Slip going for like easier strats such as sock folder. But be interesting to see what Suigi does.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're Suigi, you might want to try some of those safer strats as well. But also, like, you know,
Might be more confident in doing what you usually do. It's up to the runner.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I mean, it's crazy. You see most runners in races who are like, you know, at the highest level, they maybe abandon the salt class. Oh my goodness!
And Suigi taking a mode, going for that harder rollout black.
Oh my
and
goodness!
m0m0 taking the lead.
That is a huge start, and gonna be going for the lag 2 skip again, and does get it.
The lag 2 skip.
You know, the important thing is that he didn't trigger Lakitu, because that would have been a bunch of time lost. So
and m0m0
and
not
yeah,
going for
LBLJ. Yeah, so m0m0's gonna be losing a bunch of time to the
well, with this
star
beginning,
choice.
is he gonna lose anything?
Actually, yes, because Suigi lost about what 17-18 seconds there to like perfect. So you know, not too bad. Like, I mean, obviously that is pretty rough, but still not going to be enough to make up for the time save that LBLJ gets. And I mean, a really good LBLJ after that mistake.
Yeah,
so.
First try and everything. If it wasn't a first try, then it might have been a different story though.
But yeah, so like I was trying to say, you know, oh my goodness, that angle was so weird.
Suigi with very m0m0 movement in Dark World right now. Get through it.
That was sketchy, but you know what? It worked.
But throwing away those seconds he had saved from LBLJ still.
Yeah, I mean, double firsties. That was still a pretty decent.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, dang man. Despite the little bit of sketchiness, yeah, that was still really good. I think he still got shake cycle there, so even with the slowdown. So does make it through Dark World, and gonna be heading into Womps. Obviously m0m0
already got an Alice going for Canalist. Yeah. Does Suigi go for Salt, you think? Oh, but misses the Canalist there.
Yeah, like that's what I was trying to say a few times. Got distracted by some shenanigans. Is that, like, you know, maybe most people kind of put aside Salt for races and go for a something more consistent, like texture setup. But I mean, obviously we saw there, even texture, you know, you can mess it up. Sock folder's pretty consistent, but you know, even that, we've seen mess up.
Is anything any consistent anyway? Going for texture again as m0m0. As Suigi comes in, we'll see what he does.
Nicely done there by m0m0.
Second try.
So 2 attempts, still not ideal, like a bunch of time lost there, but Suigi will be
go for Saldo. Looks no.
Yeah, texture as well. And takes a little slow there, but
yeah, that was a bit too far.
Yeah, so I mean, both of them missing. Suigi with a very nice single jump wall blue backup, but you know, both of them missing one texture, about equal time loss. Again, you know, like throughout the run, Suigi's going to be saving a bunch of time because of the faster stars, but definitely going to have a bunch of harder strats in the basement. So if m0m0's able to just play consistently with this no LBLJ route, and then, you know, pull out just you know, maybe a mid high 16. If Suigi keeps making some mistakes, then that could be m0m0's way back into it, right? And obviously, like, m0m0 doesn't have to worry about pillarless, doesn't have to worry about like any of the harder strats in basement that Suigi's
just gotta play
clean
about. And consistent.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely a much less scary route overall.
Yeah, it's more of a story of like m0m0 having a decent rail while hoping Suigi has a bad one, really.
Yeah, Suigi with a beautiful double jump Owlus there, though. So very nice. But yeah, I mean,
Momo being
Momo.
done with Woms with a 456, I think.
Yeah, I mean, not ideal Womps from either of them, really. I mean, they'd be looking for probably 4-4x Womps at least, but I mean, not terrible, you know, still sub 5. Still decent pace here.
I mean, Suigi's case would be looking at even lower than that, but much less stars that it can grab.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, Suigi heading into SSL here. Obviously, like you said, Pillarless coming up. Gonna be very scary. Momo.
An okay grab from the Penguin. Couldn't get it on the first try, but went to him pretty quick. As Suigi looking good for Tama.
Yeah, that was a good regrab. And very clean in there, showing that Pillarless is nothing to be afraid of if you're Suigi. Very, very, very well done. So now just a few quote unquote easier stars. Do you think we're gonna see a Fly Guy list?
If he maybe has one victory already, probably. If not, no.
Did go for
it's more of a
single jump
thing. But some nice jump from Momo there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Suigi didn't get the frame perfect single jump, so lost a bunch of speed there. But you know, losing what couple tenths of a second there to that. As Momo's going to be heading into Dark World as well, and Suigi is going to be finishing off with
top of the pyramid.
Potentially the easiest star of the route. Between this one and Wild Blue for sure. But I think if you go for single jump Wild Blue is harder than that. But definitely
I mean, that's debatable.
It's a well, I mean, you know, single jump Wild Blue is a lot more precise than that star is what I'm saying. So
it's up to each person's skill set, I'd say.
True.
But Momo not having the clean beginning here and some Goomba congregation in his way.
Yeah, I mean, Goombas are a little annoying, so Momo's just going to be going for poverty movement, and I believe this is normal cycle, so not exactly what he was looking for, but you know, not bad. Not taking a death there. I mean, prayed that this Goomba doesn't get in the way. Okay, we're good. And yeah, I mean, overall. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not a big deal. Suigi setting up for Pro Boost.
Yeah.
And looks good. Very nicely done. Yeah, taking the riskier strat. Quite often in races, you'll see people just go for the elevator star instead. It's a little slower than Pro Boost, but it's so much safer. But Suigi just absolutely nailing the hard tricks here, which is really nice to see. I mean, pretty much the only... I mean, we did have the mishap with missing one texture cannon list, but other than that, the only real problem with this run has been the moat at the beginning. So
yeah, I was gonna say the moat is one big one.
Yeah, really rough start, but I mean, really cleaned it up.
Perhaps just wanted to be refreshed before the run. That's part of the strategy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
as Momo heads into basement.
Obviously, with going for the LBLJ route, nice breakdance there, as well as just, you know, like having that much better of a PB. Suigi has the time to spare, so, you know, definitely.
Momo taking a weird bonk on the wall there.
Yeah, Suigi just wanted to
quick side hop,
show everyone that he doesn't even need to get Lakitu skip. He could just take a swim in the moat and still win. I mean, at this point, just has a huge lead.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him, was that an intentional flex or was that an accident? What happened with that?
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't intentional, but you know, we can pretend, right?
As he is now in HMC.
Yeah, so Momo's also going to be going for side hop. Again, not too scary at this level.
Looks to be on pace for like a 10-20x exit.
Not too sure.
Something like that, I'd say. Yeah. Maybe even 30. 20 or 30. Show moding. That's a good one.
Show moding. We'll see if he can get the JTM slide or if he's just going to go for the long jumps.
It's m0m0 now. One more star to do an LL, I think, and we'll then go to HMC, but cannot get the side hop.
Like I just said, it's not that scary at this level, but I mean, it's still pretty easy to mess up. So it does get a pretty quick backup.
Oh, and boulder in the face is Suigi at the end there, but gets up there pretty quickly after that.
Yeah, those boulders can be really annoying if you get bad RNG on them. So the last one, like if it had been slightly more to the right, you know, Suigi had a really clean.
So it looks like m0m's about 1 star behind.
Yeah, like a rolling rocks where Suigi's just going for amazing emergency exit here and then going to be leaving. So, like you said, close to a 10-3x. It's going to be a 10-40.
Yeah, he did a mistake after that on the boulders. So
yeah, so the boulder
would have been like a 10-32.
Yeah,
but a 10-40 exit it was.
Yeah, 10-40, 10-41, somewhere in there. So I mean, obviously not quite perfect, but still pretty good.
Yeah, gonna have a comfy lead going into MIPS clip.
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna be having 1 star.
Gonna be about 40 seconds ahead, something like that. So, and did get the nice punch grab. Had to kind of back it up a little on the clip. Went a little past it, but nice job to recognize that it wasn't gonna happen, and very nice with the glitchy wall kick. Oh, and the same boulder. Very not friendly boulder there. So actually, it's gonna be about
a chip clip from Suigi.
Oh my goodness! Beautiful. Yeah, it's about a 50-second lead out of HMC and here for Suigi.
Has a very interesting sideways setup for it.
Yeah, I've never seen that camera setup for it, but
I've seen it. I can't remember from who, but it looks much more Monka than the usual facing on.
Yeah, I mean, it clearly worked for him. He's put some time into it, knows what he's doing.
And a clean front sub.
So, I mean, that's a very, very good DDD there. Clean front sub, clean chip clip. That's everything you want to happen. I mean,
I'd say m0m0.
Yeah, with a pretty good...
similar MIPS clip.
Yeah, did get the punch grab, but a little bit faster on the setup on the first one and a little bit slower on the second one. But
it's going to be about a DDD behind.
Ooh. And Suigi missing the rollout, so not going to be getting ultimate Fire Seat, and not even going to be getting early cycle at this pace, I believe. So
yeah, not even 0.
Yeah.
Gonna have to handle normal cycle.
Yeah, gonna be just taking it slow.
We wouldn't know anything about normal cycle, would we, Volantis?
I don't know what you're referring to. I've never in my life lost time in this stage.
For sure.
You can't lose time if you always get.
You can't lose time if your gold is already bad.
Exactly.
If my gold's 3 minutes, I cannot do worse.
A few Monka jump dives there on the left side, but does make it across. And so, yeah, into the Fire Sea pipe as m0m0 enters Fire Sea. So we'll see if m0m0's able to get that time save from Zero Cycle. Would be very nice in the quest to catch up. Yeah.
So far, so good.
Not going for ultimate, but looks good to be going on pace for Zero Cycle.
I mean, it would be ambitious to go for ultimate, but might have lost Zero Cycle right there.
Yeah, that's
could still make it, but not gonna make it for sure now. Lucky you didn't get the infinite burn.
Yeah, dude. The unfortunate ledge grab and then just tried to play it out to get that Zero Cycle was unfortunate. Not enough.
I hate this triple jump. Like, people do it too early and bonk, like, you know, when you randomly bonk.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to be pretty precise, because if you're a little too high, you're gonna ledge grab and just instantly drop off, and kind of sucks. But both runners showing that they know what's up. So meanwhile, Suigi into BLJs.
Yeah, but, it has been known to have crazy BLJs. Let's see if
I don't think Suigi has done anything close to good BLJs ever, right? You know, it's not like he's well known for his BLJs.
That was the worst BLJs I've ever seen. I don't want those. See, he's gonna do another bad one. Look. Yeah, look at that. So bad.
I mean, he had to take like 3 extra jumps total between both BLJs, and that's pretty disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't extremely clean. Damn, dude. m0m's gonna need like Suigi to, you know, maybe fail moving right. I mean, obviously missing m0m0 there, losing 1 cycle of the elevators is not gonna be enough for m0m0 to catch up. So definitely.
I mean, one fall at the end on the rotating platform.
Exactly.
You never know.
I mean, that's kind of what Momo's hoping
Clean
for. A
moving
very
right,
clean
though.
moving right.
Went for the
And
triple jump and gets it.
good triple.
Burying an invisible Goomba. Gonna go into the pipe.
Yeah. Oh.
As
Did dive a
Momo's
little early.
trying to get his BLJs going, but the first try does not result in any passing of doors. But second one looking good. Yep. Gonna get the turnaround.
It's kind of not that surprising that Suigi's in the lead here. He's on 15 pays into throws, right? If he can nail these throws, that's still 15. Momo doesn't have a 15, so.
And misses the third one.
Still potential 15 here if Suigi's able to nail this re-grab and throw. And looks good. So yeah, gonna be finishing off with a 15 here. Obviously Momo hoping for a little bit better of a run, but I mean nothing too major stands out.
I mean, he's on pace for like a 16.3x right now. So
yeah, exactly.
A bit more than that, like 16 late 4x or 5x.
Yeah, I mean, like there was the texture miss, there was the Dark World shenanigans, and then
assuming he hits this left side.
I mean, he missed.
Go for standing.
He missed side hop, and then he missed zero cycle. So like,
and
honestly,
did not do LBLJ.
Yeah, no, like there were a few small mistakes, but nothing like crazy during the run.
There was the Dark World little like.
Yeah, exactly. But like the big thing is like the route difference here, and I mean obviously. Momo to get a sub 16 on a no LBLJ route is extremely tight. So,
oh, for sure.
If Suigi continues to play like this for game 2, I think Momo might not be able to pull it back with the no LBLJ route. So, it's definitely going to come down to either Suigi making a big mistake or Momo maybe deciding to turn up the risk factor and go for an LBLJ.
And does Momo do LBLJ at all, or is PB is no LBLJ?
I have no clue, but I assume it's an LBLJ PB.
Me too, but you never know.
Not
so a 15.56 from Suigi taking game 1. Momo with a 17.09.
Yeah.
Not a bad run from either, but Suigi being Suigi, really.
Actually, that is a no LBLJ PB. That is 16.19 on no LBLJ. So yeah, perhaps
not do LBLJ, I guess.
Yeah, I just looked at the speedrunner.com profile, and that is no LBLJ. So interesting to see.
So I mean, the minute Suigi has an okay run with LBLJ, it's over.
Yeah, I mean,
it is what it is.
I hesitate to say that like a 15 is not just an okay run, but for Suigi, it kind of is.
Yeah, well, he's almost a minute behind his PB, so it's pretty much I don't think he'd call a 15 a bad run, but it's definitely not a good one.
For Suigi, you're right. It's
I was saying for run. Suigi here, don't crucify me. Like it is very good time.
Exactly. All right. Well, we're gonna get right into game 2. The countdown is starting, and Windows perfectly synced up with the count in the coordination chat. To as soon as go was said, it popped up hey, you should restart and install some updates, which I'm gonna say no to, but
because you don't want your BLJs to be patched.
Windows updates a lot of fun.
So we look to get going here, having one reset. Second one should be coming shortly. There we go.
Yeah. Again, I mean, Suigi just showing like,
and we have a pause now.
Oh, yeah, just to sync them up a little bit. Suigi showing there that like again that LBLJ route, if the tricks go well in the basement, like obviously Pro Boost is pretty scary, Tom Plus is scary, but other than that, like if you can get your LBLJ quick, you're saving a boatload of time there. Like, I mean, obviously Suigi is again, he's a level above, gonna be going for riskier and strats that save time pretty much everywhere. So gonna be doing.
Does he go for salt now that he has this one?
I mean, maybe, but I don't know, right? Like it kind of depends, especially considering the fact that he missed texture first try last time. Maybe he doesn't want to take the risk and say like, maybe if I go for salt and miss it and then I go for texture again, maybe I miss that again too, right? Suigi actually playing it safe, not going for the jump dive this time. Said, you know what? If I'm gonna miss it this time, I want a ledge grab. So gonna be going for LBLJ again, but this time without the moat. Gonna be
And I mean that jump dive skip versus the normal one stays what, like
oh, it's
0.4?
such a small amount of time. I mean, yeah, 121 LBLJ versus I think it was 136 last time, so about 15 seconds faster. And on pace here for like a Suki start.
Yeah, it was on pace for Suki the other run until that long jump over to the spot.
Exactly, and then turned it into Shig with those mess up. I can't speak.
Mess up.
I was trying to say mess up, but I said mix up. You know, one of those things. Okay, so gonna miss Suki by a little, but we'll get a clean Shia cycle. So, I mean, yeah, that's still very, very nice. And looks like the Goombas are cooperating as well. Let's see if we can get the double firsty ending as well. Oh my goodness.
So the firsty clean dark roll, much cleaner than the first time around from Suigi.
Yeah, absolutely. If he's able to get through without missing cannonless or anything, then he's going to be looking at a much cleaner time out of dark or out of Womps this time. Again, they both kind of came out around 456, I think, last time. So we'll see. Again, both of them going to be looking for faster than that.
I think he goes for salt.
I mean, it'd be fun to see.
Because this is not like a bad run that's not gonna...
Oh. Damn, every time I see the camera change there, I just assume m0m0 just changes it all the time. For a split second, I get fooled.
Clean. Owlless, clean cannonless from m0m0.
Yeah.
Suigi's gonna join in Womps now, as he only has Wild Blue left.
I mean, both racers are having a cleaner start this time, which is good to see. He doesn't just have Wild Blue left because he's...
Oh, right. I forget.
He's doing Womp 6, but yeah.
Commentator in the copium thinking it is 4-star is gonna stay here for the next 2-star, so perhaps exiting at the same time all day.
All right, Suigi once again double jump class. Looks good. Nicely done. Very clean.
Did you say double jump class?
I did say double jump class, and
I was like, am I hearing what?
You know, just because I said it, it's got to be true. So double jump class is the new thing. Actually, there is a double jump quest that I do, not for any good reason. It's dumb, but you go into Owlless and you long jump out onto the gray bridge, double jump off it to get cannonless. It takes me, it's super inconsistent and super slow, but it's swag. It's one of those things you do when you're messing around. So
this is why we have Suigi and m0m0 in this race, and
not me,
not us.
Copium, we have 18s. What do you mean?
Oh, I'm still in this thing. Was Valent? Were you ever in?
No, I didn't. I'm
didn't sign up.
Yeah, trying to stay out of 16-star tournaments.
Sad.
The last one I was in has never finished. Who knows what's happening with?
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about, but this is not important. We are in the Cool Cat Gang Open 16-star tournament, sponsored by Urban Arts. Suigi about to head into basement as m0m0 is about to head into CCM. What will happen? Will Suigi take a 2-0 victory?
Yeah, both of them actually getting a 4-3x Womps, which in no LBLJ 4-3x Womps is really good. So, very, very nice. And Suigi obviously as well. Very, very good start. So yeah, I mean, obviously coming into pillarless here. Let's see if Suigi's able to pull it out.
No problem on the Tom on last race. Gonna be a bit slower, but
medium bomb.
Gonna be looking good, I think.
Yeah,
slower, but gonna get it.
I mean, that was... I'm unsure if that was the play. I feel like at that point, like, don't get me wrong, that was very clean. That was probably the cleanest medium bomb class you can get.
It was a backup tab you would have been proud of.
Yeah, the point is, like, the amount of time that you lose by doing that, I feel like if you're just going for... if you just go for a backup, like, you lose about the same amount of time there. Backups don't lose that much time. I mean,
that's better than dying.
Yeah, exactly.
You got the star in the end.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason most people just choose to throw away that bomb. Not only is it harder, but also you're gonna give yourself a bunch of time loss by doing it, which you could save that time by getting the bomb grab second try. But I mean, I like at that point.
I agree in a PB run, but in a race, I think it's still better to just go through with it, so you don't have to do it if you have the skills to do so.
Fair. I think it depends on the runner. Most runners, I think, would choose to throw that away because again, it's a lot harder to do a medium bomb class. Like,
but
it's
then again,
by no means guaranteed.
Most runners are not green Suigi.
That's true. Yeah, 100%.
But m0m0 now in Dark World, so far a clean run.
I feel like if Suigi's going for PB runs, though, he gets medium bomb grab, he immediately resets.
Yeah.
That's no, probably not one, but you know, that's a pretty big time loss from just one frame off on the pick on the grab. Oh, and m0m0 taking an amp to the face. Unfortunate. Once again,
apparently
going for
a medium bomb Thermoplast is as the same as a normal big bomb plus, so not losing that much time.
Yeah, a couple seconds. Obviously, it was pretty clean, so it worked out. Suigi going.
It's gonna get a 15 probably either way, so does it really matter?
Oh,
and falls down. Commentator Skirts will not get a 15, perhaps.
Oh, dude!
And what the hell are you doing? Yes, he had barely any life and just said, "Oh, let me jump into lava." Again,
yeah,
what are you doing? And takes a death. Suigi, what was that 3-head movement?
Yeah, the if you're not used, obviously that's not necessarily a backup you want to do a lot, but I mean,
for sure, but just with the health by like.
Yeah, exactly. Like well, I mean, Suigi had to get enough coins just to get the health to survive that one burn. And then tried to go back for the platform and just didn't quite get the movement to the platform either time.
Like, don't jump into lava if you can't see the platform. Don't jump into lava.
I mean, you know, on the one hand, you're right. On the other hand, you'd assume a runner of like Suigi's caliber would kind of be a little more familiar with where the platform is. Obviously, didn't quite pay off that time, but
well, then again, is a mainly 16-star runner. I started 70 more recently. Now I'm sure he knows a lot, but perhaps on the spur of the moment, didn't know what to do. It's just like
there's definitely a lot of like you miss you miss lava boost and you have that backup available to go there. So like that is something you would practice, especially for 70. But I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, obviously you're coming at it from weird angles because you have to get those coins and
exactly. And 70 you're used to coming from the beginning, while Dandy was like very far forward. But gets out of LL into HMC.
Apparently m0m0 can do LBLJ, but prefers to do non-LBLJ. It's interesting because he actually doesn't have a PV on speedrun.com for just 16. He only has a 16 no LBLJ one, so wondering what's
pop out the 15 one day out of nowhere.
Yeah, just I mean, this is I believe the last match for m0m0 if m0m0 can't pull it out, right? Because again, like I was saying earlier, lost to man,
m0m0 has a match with Sign.
He's already lost his 9.
But yeah, there's one more person in the group which I think he is yet to face. That's what he was saying before the race when we were discussing.
Suigi, Zine, m0m0, and m0m0 are the group, and m0m0's already lost to m0m0 and Zine.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He's got an 0-2, and this is going to be 0-3, assuming it keeps going the way it is. So
I mean, with a group like that, do you really expect a victory? It's like me with Finny.
Oh, again, yeah, exactly. That's not a group that it's really anything against you to go winless, and it's still. I mean, you know, obviously you'd like to pull out a win, you'd like to pull out an upset, but I mean, losing to m0m0, losing to Sign, losing to Suigi, that's not really something to be embarrassed about. So I mean, obviously, and m0m0's putting on a good show like this race. Obviously Suigi with the lava boost mishap, but m0m0's not that far behind. So
yeah, and he could take one. We saw Jimmy taking a gang and Slippery Nip coming in yesterday.
Yeah. Suigi gonna be pulling out a 1045 here, and m0m0 just has Rolling Rocks left, so definitely a lot closer than last race. and both of them actually ahead of where they were last race. So if Suigi maybe goes for chip clip and misses it, you know, that's some time loss. Maybe misses zero cycle again. There's a chance here for Momo. This one's not over by any stretch.
Yeah, an 11-9 exit from Momo, not bad at all.
Yeah, Suigi with a very, very nice first MIPS clip and missing the
wall
kick.
key. And misses something and gets through now.
Yeah, trying to go for a really fast
getting
backup.
the quick grab.
Didn't quite work, but you know, second try.
Save some time here. If you can have 2 clean clips, it save up to like 5 or 6 seconds.
Oh, Suigi.
Gonna lose like 2 of them. Did he do chip clip? Sorry, I wasn't watching.
Yeah, he nailed it. Perfect. No problem.
So 2 chip clip clean from Suigi, and 2 clips pretty clean from Momo. I'd say maybe save 30 seconds on it.
Yeah. Nicely done. I mean, Suigi showing that chip clip is nothing to be afraid of if you're Suigi. Neither is front sub. And if you're the rest of us, they are very scary.
We saw Suigi missing 1 ultimate and a 0 cycle last race. Will be
it all came down to the rollout. He didn't get the rollout properly right before the jump to the pole or pole glitch. We'll see if he's able to get it this time. Nice rollout and beautiful. Yeah, so on pace here for ultimate. Obviously, scary movement throughout this stage, but the first part is kind of make or break for the cycle. And very
nice. Gonna get it, no problem.
Definitely messed up the movement
problem,
there.
It looks like gonna need to take some help.
Yeah, it did make the everything else perfect, but then just kind of messed up the movement there. Gonna need to take the burns instead of it.
It looked like he was going for ultimate at first and then decided against it.
Yeah, Momo with the exact same mistake as last time. Unfortunately, not quite getting the triple jump ideally. Gonna be taking a ledge grab at the start. Could
not anymore.
No. Yeah, unfortunately, like that ledge grab is really means you have to be really, really tight. And just unfortunately not the time. Suigi, okay, does get the re-grab.
That's a rare one.
That's an interesting mistake. Honestly, I feel like if Momo can nail this throw, this fire seat was about even. You know, obviously Suigi getting the better cycle, but then the mishap with the burns and then the missed throw.
Yeah, only
I feel like that's
about
the time loss that Momo had. So if Momo can get this throw, I think it should be good.
Yeah, and if you're Momo, you want Suigi to have some particle of the universe coming into his hands and not making him do BLJ first try, which he always does. But here, there's nothing else to do.
It's actually insane. But yeah, Suigi on his way up to bits once again on a very good pace here.
There's BLJ and instant. Ooh, is it gonna fail it? But the particle of the universe has struck.
Yeah.
It's over. Momo's taking this game. Let's go, Momo. Suigi is...
he's got it there. He's got it.
Yeah.
Two air BLJs.
I'm trying to make it interesting.
I mean, that time loss is actually big, though, because, again, Suigi's lead is not that huge, right? One
Perhaps
BLJ
going to a
and...
dry world could happen. No.
Okay, so 1439 fade out. If Momo can get these, I mean, we saw Momo struggle with BLJs last time and definitely needs to get better BLJs. Suigi's also going to be missing Manimo with a dusty
get it
rollout.
on this one, I think. That should be good.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple air BLJs does make it.
Maybe a little fall by Suigi, as he does fall a small one, though.
Yeah.
And I need a couple more of those for Momo to take the lead.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw Suigi had a really clean moving right last time.
Oh no, I thought he was gonna go there. that angle was ugly. But gets into bit. So unless again a Goomba or a fall, Suigi will head into throw and take game 2.
Well, we'll see. I mean, obviously it's down to throws here now for Suigi. Momo, once again, unfortunately the BLJs weren't there, and I mean the gap has grown even larger. But Suigi definitely did not have the cleanest bits. So I mean, if Momo had those BLJs, definitely was a potential chance. Suigi nailing one throw, nailing 2 throws. And the third
Standing
throw
left
for
for
the
Momo.
win. Oh, beautiful.
And Suigi taking game 2 with a 2-0 victory.
Yeah, this time, unfortunately, pulling out a 16. Not quite what he was hoping for, but
unfortunately. What a bad time. It's still gonna bop
1609
Momo's
is
first
still...
race. But no, it's
Well,
gonna
still
tie
popping.
actually.
Yeah. It's from what we heard in chat, I believe Momo has a 1609 LBLJ PB, but just doesn't like to do LBLJ, doesn't have it submitted or anything. So
you're
tying
telling
Momo's
me
PB
that
there.
Suigi tied last race time and is LBLJ PB just for the flex.
What do you mean tied last race time?
Last race from Momo was a 1609.
That doesn't seem right.
No,
Momo's
sorry, it was 1709 in my bad.
1709. I'm like, dude, what?
But it was 09.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. It's all good. Nice throws there from Momo. So gonna be closing it off. Looks to be, better than last race again. Getting a 17-0x here. Obviously, you're gonna need better than that to beat Suigi, but Suigi will take the 2-0. We'll be moving forward. 1706. So
we
yeah,
still have Zayn's matchup who will be
exactly. Whenever Zayn's feeling better, Suigi will be able to match him. Obviously that one will be very exciting as Zayn is so far undefeated and Suigi obviously with undefeated as well. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, Zayn and m0m0 are kind of going for second in the group in my opinion, but Zayn could definitely come and upset Suigi for sure. But unfortunately for Momo,
if there will...
yeah,
sorry.
Going to be 0-3 in the group, unfortunately. So not quite the results that Momo was looking for, but still really well played. And
so it looks like we might have the Runners Cup coming in for an interview. We have Suigi joining us in a second here.
Yeah, Suigi. I mean, obviously. Right, both games right around 16 minutes. Like, as that's definitely plenty good enough to beat Momo. Like Momo would have needed a PB in order to win there. But here we have both runners. So welcome.
Hello.
First off, Momo, how are you feeling?
Pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent.
I'd say you play pretty clean. Just the difference between routes and it's Suigi.
Yeah, true.
But yeah,
pretty uneven.
What about that beginning mishaps, Suigi?
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna be that lucky to skip in races ever again. It's not worth it.
We're thinking maybe just going for a swim as a quick flex. Maybe it was on purpose.
I mean, the fact that you moded and then you still got a 15, just I think that says all it needs to say about Suigi.
Yeah. Yeah, I take you're satisfied with today's time.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright, quick 15, no worries. We're basically saying, like, for anybody that's a god run, for you it's like a bad one.
Yeah. So Suigi, obviously, unfortunately, Zayn was unable to make it today, but you're going to be rematching again, or you're going to be racing against him whenever he's feeling better. How do you feel about that race coming up?
I thought we were using my pre-recording that I did yesterday.
You're not stitched. So yeah, you're gonna face Zayn.
How do you feel? Are you worried about Zayn? Do you think you're gonna come out and crush him?
I don't really know. I had decent times, but
oh man, dude, stop spoiling. No.
Okay, so you got a 20-minute time. So thank you all for watching. Momo, do you have anything you want to say?
Not really. GG's to
any last words?
Yeah, GG's to you, dude.
Yeah, GG's to both of you. Well played again.
Any last words?
Any last words? I'm gonna be just shot unceremoniously for spoiling. Never mind. Thanks for having us, and again, thanks for both of you for racing. It was
so pretty thank good. You everyone for watching the Cool Cat Gang Open 16. We'll be back in I think 5 or 10 minutes, or maybe perhaps a bit more. I think the next match is at 3:30.
3:15, I believe. SMO.
Yes. So about 20 minutes from now. So thank you again for watching. We'll see you guys in a bit. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Lars Flores. I'm an undergrad at Columbia University, and I'm an alumnus of Urban Arts Partnership. So I would say primarily the programming classes I received at Urban Arts definitely prepared me for my computer science classes in college, but beyond that, I would say that the community at Urban Arts definitely fostered a sense of confidence in me as a person of color, as a queer student, and as a first-generation low-income student, since I previously didn't believe that STEM would have that room of inclusivity for me.
Urban Arts helped prepare me for college by giving me a lot of experiences working both independently and collaboratively with other people to make really cool games, and taught me how to put my all into creative projects, and that helped me put together a very strong portfolio for college.
The best part about being in the urban arts community is the people that you meet. A lot of the people here have the same interests as me, so in the future, making friends here will benefit me and them and everyone around, because we all benefit from each other by gaining skills that other people had that I may need.
Urban Arts helped me see myself differently by showing me that I can be a good leader. In the studio program, I was assigned the role as project manager, and fulfilling that role for the first time actually helped me realize that I have good leadership skills, and it really helped me to develop them.